Hi everyone, Ferdy here. Welcome to the last day of our 30-day yoga challenge. And for today's practice, we'll be doing a more advanced flow compared to the last one we did. So we'll be doing whole body stretch. So we'll start on the top of the mat. We'll do a few rounds of sun salutations A and B to warm up the body. So stand straight, balance your feet. Again, focus your attention on your breathing and try to make long and slow inhale, long and slow exhale. So again, remember that all throughout the practice, you keep your breath long and deep. Now on your next inhale, bring the arms upward. Extend through the tips of your fingers and exhale, bend forward. Inhale, look forward, open your chest. Bend the legs, palms on the floor and go to plank. So lower down to your half plank and then coming up to your up dog. And go to your down dog and stay here for 5 breaths. So then remember you can modify or move or adjust on your own so that you can feel more mobile or release any stiffness, any sign of tension that you might be feeling right now. If you're pretty well on this pose, then you can just be still, continue pushing the floor, pressing the feet down, and feeling the stretch on the leg muscles. To look forward and go back to the top. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, you fold. Inhale, you lift the chest, arms up, and again extend as high as you can. Exhale, hands down. Take 1 breath. We'll do it again. Inhale, arms over the head. On your exhale, hinge from the hip. Reach the floor. Don't forget to shift the weight forward. Look forward, inhale, and bend the legs. Going back to plank. For some, you can take your knees down if you want to. Then inhale, up dog. And exhale, go back to down dog. Again, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So look forward and step your feet to the top. Inhale, extend the spine, and exhale, bend forward. Oops. Inhale, you lift the chest, arms up, and exhale, hands down. Now you bend the knees, swing the arms upward. See that your toes are still visible, not getting covered by the knees. Exhale, extend your spine, bend forward. Look forward, inhale, bend the legs, go back to plank. Oops, sorry. Lily, wait. Okay. And then go down to your low plank. Inhale to your up dog. And exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, right foot leads forward, press the heel down, hands up, balance the hip and shoulders, palms down on the floor, continue breathing in and breathing out, inhaling, lift, exhale, go to down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, hands up, so you can check your alignment as you come up. Hands down, exhale to low plank. Inhale, so take longer breaths. Exhale, up dog. Down dog. Again, settle on this pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You fold the knees and go to the top. Inhale, open your chest, shift the weight forward. Exhale, bend. Inhale, fold the knees, hands up. So activate your belly and back. Exhale, stand straight, lower your hands. One more time, inhale, sink the hip, hands up. Exhale, extend the spine and fold forward. Inhale, open your chest. Bend the legs. Now exhale, go to low plank. Oops, really, wait. Inhale, lift the chest, up, down. Exhale, go to your down dog. Inhale, you step the right foot forward. Hands up. Exhale again, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, hands up. And exhale to your down dog. So you're basically following the rhythm of your breath when you're doing sun salutations. And up, inhale, and exhale. And make sure you maximize the length of your breath. So again, 5 breaths here. Now look forward, go to the top, inhale, and exhale, bend forward. Inhale, fold the knees, hands up. Exhale, stand straight, hands down. So take a few breaths here. Breathe in and breathe out continuously, deep and slow. And then arms over the head, inhale, bend backward. Exhale, fold forward. Look forward, flat back. Go to your low plank. Up dog. And then down dog. Now lift your right leg up. Square your hip. Knee forward to your chest. Shoulders above your wrist. Step the foot on top and come up to high lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now from here, bend forward or lean forward. Hug the left knee to your chest. Extend the spine as you ground through your right foot. Inhale again, bring the back or the leg backward, arms up and bend backward. Exhale, knee forward to your chest. Last one, inhale, step it back, arms up and bend. Exhale, knee to your chest. Easier choice is to hold the knee and twist to your left. More advanced option is to extend the leg and twist. So extend or lengthen the whole body. So release and take that leg backward, hands up and open to warrior pose 2. Hands sideways. And from here, take your right hand on the hip as you lower your shoulder on the thigh, reach the left hand up. Spin the body to the left. Coming up to warrior pose 2. This time the left hand will go behind the hip. Right hand, or holding the inner right thigh, the right hand will extend up and bend towards the back. We'll do that one more time. Lean over your right thigh, the right hand is in front of the hip, left hand over the head. Coming up to warrior pose 2, and reverse, swing the right hand up as the left hand goes around the hip. And then bring your hands sideways and up over the head, and from here, extend your right leg. Bend that left leg, going down to side lunge, palms to prayer pose. In case you cannot go all the way down here due to some tightness on your ankles, you can just again do this one, half a version of the pose. So if you're here, chest up, and turn your chest to the right. Now pushing down through your left foot, bending your right leg as you straighten your hands again to the sides, warrior pose 2. Hands down to the floor. Bring your right leg backward and up. Going forward to plank, to low plank. Coming up to your up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Now left leg up, inhale. And exhale, core plank. Suck your belly in and step the foot on top. So coming up to your high lunge, arms overhead. Breathe and keep your legs steady and strong. Now on the next exhale, lean forward, right knee to your chest, standing upright and straight. Inhale, bring the leg back and arms up. Exhale, knee forward to your chest. One more time. Inhale, step the leg backward. Maybe you can bend the spine. Exhale, knee to your chest. To know your option, you can hold the knee and extend your right hand backward. Take the foot for the more advanced, extend the leg, and twist. Keep broadening your chest, squeezing your back body. Now release, going back to high lunge, and turn your chest to your right. Open your hands sideways to warrior pose 2. Lean over the left, right hand holding the hip, reach your right hand over the head. So extend the side body. Coming up, then reverse, the right hand will go behind the hip as the left extend upward and bend to your right. Warrior pose 2 again. Move your left hand in front of your hip as you flex the left hip laterally. Coming back up to warrior pose 2, then reverse. Left hand up. Now extend your arms over the head, straighten the left leg, bend your right leg, hands here to prayer pose or hands down. If you have this pose, you point your toes forward. If you have this pose, turn the left foot out or up. So turn your chest towards the left. And then come up, going back to warrior pose 2, and open your hands, open your chest as you extend your arms. Palms down to the floor, left leg up and back to warrior pose, Ekapada or one-legged dog. Go forward to plank, lower down, and then up. Lifting your chest, and then return to down dog. So for some, if you need to rest, if you feel fatigued right now, you can just pause the video for a moment and go to your child pose, knees down. So others, you can keep the pose, breathe. And then you fold the legs, look forward, go to the top, inhale, open your chest, exhale, you fold over. Inhale, lift the chest, the arms up, and exhale, hands down. So again, stay and rest for a few breaths. Try to compose yourself physically and mentally. Now next, inhale, arms up. Once again, bend backward. Exhale, you fold forward. Inhale, again, open your chest, look forward. Bend the legs, exhale, step backward and down. Inhale, pushing the chest, sinking the hip. Exhale, fold forward, down dog. Inhale, again, lift the right leg up. Exhale to your core plank, knee to your chest, and step the foot forward. Now left knee on the floor. Point the foot backward, come up, hands upon the knee, chest up. So if you have limitations on your shoulders, you can just skip this pose, pushing the knee, broaden the chest. For some, you can bring the arms up behind the head and bend backward. So either option, you just have to feel your lower back and the neck, and don't put too much compression on those areas of the body. And then take your hands down to the floor, twisting to your right, reaching the right hand up, extending the hand backward, bending the leg. Now if you cannot stretch your quads with no pain on the knee, then just focus on the twist, let go of the foot. Others, pull the heel close to your hip, the hip close to the floor, and maintain the spinal rotation of the body. Now you release, set the leg down, and straighten your right leg, walk your hands here below your shoulders, look forward, inhale, and exhale, bend. Move your head down. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, never mind bending forward if you were super tight on the leg. Now look forward, inhale, flatten the back, and grab hold of the big toe with your right or the edge of your foot, and exhale, activate your belly, pull the leg up. So round the spine. Continue pushing the floor. Now lower the foot, bring the hip forward, re-extend that left leg. Look forward to your runner's lunge, and then bring the right leg back and up again to one-legged dog. Now opening your hip, bending the leg, turning the hip up and over the left. And don't turn your right shoulder. Now straighten the leg, go forward and then down to low plank. Coming back up to your up dog. And exhale, return to your down dog. Then inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now left leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest. Take your right knee down on the floor. Hands upon the knee. Again, you know your choice. If you have some issues on your shoulders, you just have to stick to this version of the pose. Others, you have your hands up and bend backward. So whichever option you decide to take, make sure to elongate the spine. Maximize the length, but don't compress much on the low back and neck. And then take your right hand on the floor, close to your left foot, spiral the body to the left and reach the left hand up. Extend your hand backward now and fold the leg, hold the foot, and continue turning the left shoulder, bringing the hip closer to the floor. Now release the foot, straighten the left leg, half split, extend the spine, inhale, and exhale, you bend closer to the leg. Look forward, straighten your back, then pushing down through your right palm, grab hold of the foot with your left, exhale, you pull the leg up. So you're not just depending on the pulling of the arm, you activate your midsection. Now lower the leg, bring the hip forward, straighten the back leg, runner's lunge. Elongate the spine, and again flatten your palms on the floor, pull the leg up, and then turn it out and bend the leg. So if you turn the hip, limit the movement of your shoulders. Now straighten the leg, square your hip, going forward and down. Coming up, inhale, open your chest, and exhale, return to your down dog. And again, assess your body. If you feel fatigue, if you need to rest, go to your child pose. Go down on your knees and chest on the floor. If you still have the energy, or if you want more challenge, you want to test your whole body, then you can stay here. Breathe. So whatever option you decide to take, make sure you're not forcing yourself too much. Now fold the knees, look forward. You can jump or step. Then extend the spine, inhale, and exhale, bend forward. Inhale, lift the chest, arms up. Once again, bend backward. On the exhale, fold forward. Look forward, flat back. And then open your feet wider than your hip, hands to prayer pose. Chest up, breathe, and then palms on the floor. Lift the hip and then set your knees on the armpits. Or if you cannot do that due to some limitation on your hips, then you can just take your knees on the outer arms. So you have to squeeze your arms, and the arms should resist the action of your knees. Others, knees resting on the armpits, shift the weight forward. Again, it's all about shifting. Lift the toes by squeezing the back of the thighs. Then you can jump, step, or walk to your low plank, and then go all the way down on your belly. Turn your head to one side, and then just rest here with your hands beside the hip. Now you bend your right leg with your right hand, or hold the right leg after you bend with your right hand, and the left hand on the floor, parallel to the top edge of your mat. Push your chest up and see if you can pull the leg as high as you can. So you're pressing the palm, you're pulling the leg, you're opening your chest, and maybe you can lift the left leg up as well. If that's too much for the back, then just lower the leg. Now release, and just turn the head to the opposite side. Relax your back, your shoulders, and leg muscles. We do the same thing on the other side. You take your right forearm in front of your chest, bend the left leg. So you push your right arm, you lift the left leg up as high as you can, and then maybe lift the right leg as well. Look ahead. Again, don't compress too much on the lower back. Now release. Again, turn the head to the other side, rest for a few breaths. Now chin on the floor, set your hands by your ribs, curl your toes, push yourself up to plank. Go and move the hip up to down dog. And from here, take your knees down. And then sit, extend the legs forward. Pull your glutes backwards, straighten the legs fully, and point your toes up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hip, reach the toes just to counter stretch the back. Again, don't force the forward bend. Just focus on the hinging of the hip, the forward rotation of your hip bone. Okay, that will give you enough stretch, even if your head cannot touch the shins. Now release, straighten your back and bend the knees to your chest. Ground through your seat bones, open your chest and hold the folds of the knees, and then lift the shin bones parallel to the floor. So activating your back, your front thighs, your hip flexors. For some, you can extend the hands forward. Now hug the knees to your chest. Just sit straight. Readjust the seat bones if you need to, just to keep your tailbone off the floor. Now grab hold of the big toes or the edges of your feet. Then lift the legs up, keeping your chest upright. So it's fine if you cannot fully straighten the legs. Just focus on keeping the spine straight and trying to stabilize the body. Now see that your arm bones are not getting pulled by the legs. Activate your back and shoulder muscles. Now draw your soles, the soles of your feet together. Readjust the seat bones back. So if you're tight on your inner thighs, your knees are here, too high off the floor, then you take your feet forward. So if your knees are a little close to the floor, then feet closer to your hip. Now lift and broaden your chest, inhale. And exhale, you fold slowly and gently. Now you can add more stretch here by pushing the legs with your elbows. For some, you can take the forehead down on the floor, but make sure you're not stressing the lower back too much. Now straighten the back and then take your knees together and extend the legs forward. Now you lie down, hands on your sides, rest here for a moment. Now you bend the legs, take your feet close to your hip, toes pointing forward, and then lift the hip up as high as you can. Then after, you move your shoulders in, so you can interlace the fingers below the hip and push the hands down. So keep your leg muscles strong to keep your hip up. Now you lower your hip and just take your knees together for a moment. Stay here. Inhale and exhale through your nostrils. So let's try to go deeper into this pose. Now after lifting the hip, you take your hands for the palms below your pelvis and push the hip up. So the fingers are pointing forward so you don't hurt your wrist. You can stay here or you can walk your feet, slide the feet forward until you straighten the knees. Now release. Lower your hip down again. Take your knees together and just let your lower back lengthen. Now just hug the knees to your chest now, pulling the hip or pulling the thigh bones down to press the hip and the back down on the floor. The next one, you hold the big toes or the edges of your feet, or you can wrap a towel or strap around the foot in case you cannot straighten the leg or legs. Now extend the knees straight back. Don't let your shoulders get pulled by the legs. So you have to ground your shoulders and then maybe pull your legs closer to your chest without lifting the hip too high. So don't do this one. This is a different pose. You want your spine to be totally flat on the floor as you move your legs closer to the body. So squeeze your hip flexors. Suck in your belly so you have space to move your legs closer. And then release, bend the knees again to your chest. Now spinal twist, just keep the knees together, bring the knees down to your right. Hold it with your right hand and extend the left hand to the left. Bring the knees back to the center. Hold the knees with your left. And bring it down to that side as you extend the right hand to the other side. Now release the pose. Hug the knees down to your chest. Again, pick up the big toes or the edges of your feet, knees apart, and roll the side to side. Pull the thigh bones, press the spine, the hip down on the floor. Also your shoulders. Now extend the legs forward for the final pose. Feet apart, lower your hands alongside the hip. Again, we will rest here for a few breaths or few minutes. So quiet your mind. Avoid any distractions. Observe any tight or tense part of the body so you can move or do something to make it soft and fully relaxed. Breathe slow. Breathe soft and easy. Now keep still and take a rest. Now slowly move your toes and fingers. Extend your arms over the head. And then bend your knees to your chest. Now turn to your right and slowly come up. So that's the end of our class. So that sums up the 30-day challenge. So thank you everyone in joining me in today's 30-day or the rest of the 30-day challenge. So watch out for the next 30-day challenge. So I might be doing 30-day ab workout program. So if you are interested in toning or hardening the midsection, then watch out for the 30-day abdominal workout challenge. So I'll see you again. Namaste.